Great Apparel For You has created a folder filled with distressed templates for our clients to use on their artwork. It can be found at the Art Information Resource Center by scrolling down on the page and clicking on Download Distressed Templates. I'm going to click OK to save the file, and I'm going to navigate to my Gaphy folder on my desktop, and I'll save it there. It's a pretty quick download, so I'm just going to minimize my window, open my Gaphy folder, and then unzip this new folder I just downloaded. When I open it up, I can see there's 29 or so distressed templates that I can use on my artwork. Now I currently have this fish file that I'm just going to distress as an example. So I go to File, Place. In my distressed file I just downloaded, I'm going to click on distressedmedium.eps, Place, and then I'm going to resize it so it covers the entirety of my fish artwork. You can also move it around if I want distressing in certain areas. It's going to be different every time. And then I'm going to go turn off my fish layer. I'm going to turn on my magic wand. I want to make sure that anti-alias, contiguous, and sample all layers are all unchecked. And then I'll zoom in and I'll click on one of these black elements. I'll zoom back out. I can turn off my distressed layer now, turn on my fish layer, and then I'll hit the delete button for the distressing to occur. As you can see, where the black elements once were, there are just now distressed areas. When I zoom in, because anti-alias was turned off, there's no anti-aliasing in this fish image. So I'll start with a different example now. I'll go to File, Place again, and this time I'm going to do distressed wood grain and click Place. Once again, I need to resize this so it covers my fish image. At this point, I'm also going to change the opacity because this is 100% opaque. I want to see where my distressing is going to happen so I can move it around so I can, once again, get distressing where I want it. It's good. I'll go back and change the opacity to 100%. Go to my magic wand. I'm going to zoom in. And I'm going to click on one of the wood grains, so the white areas. I'm going to click off the distressed layer, click onto the fish layer, and press delete. Once again, you can see that where the wood grain once was, there's now just empty space, and it's all has no anti-aliasing because that's unchecked. As I said, there's about 29 different templates that you can use. They all have different effects, but just play around with it. Every time you distress, it's probably going to be a little bit different depending on where you place it and how large you size it.